This is 7 National News. In our top story, the UAE has launched an initiative at the United Nations Human Rights Council on the rights of girls for equal education. The statement outlining the initiative was given by the UAE permanent representative to the United Nations in Geneva, who emphasised the right of every girl to equal education and without discrimination. The UAE statement, endorsed by 67 member countries from different regional groups, said that good education at all levels was a prerequisite for sustainable development, eradication of poverty, gender equality and women empowerment. The statement also expressed concern over attacks on girls who attend schools. The Emirates Red Crescent has launched its Ramadan campaign to implement charity and humanitarian programs inside and outside the country, valued at 42 million dirhams. Dr. Mohammed Atiq Al-Falahi, Secretary General of the Emirates Red Crescent Authority, announced a group of projects to be implemented during the holy month, following the directives of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Zayed Al Nahyan, ruler's representative in the Western region and Red Crescent Authority President. The Ministry of Health has advised hospitals and medical directors of districts to restrict use of the drug Domperidone, as it causes sudden death or irregular heartbeat among patients over 60 years of age. It listed 13 medicines that contain Domperidone and also circulated it to all pharmacies. It said the drug is not recommended to be used by patients who are suffering from kidney and heart diseases for more than a week. In his advisory, Dr. Amin Al-Amiri, Assistant Under-Secretary for Public Health Policies and Licensing at the Ministry, noted that the FDA had warned breastfeeding women not to use this unapproved drug to increase lactation. Although Domperidone is approved in several countries outside the US to treat certain gastric disorders, it is not approved in any country, including the US, for enhancing breast milk production. The advisory noted that the medication may prove fatal for the elderly, especially those patients that take a daily oral dose of more than 30 mg. The Roads and Transport Authority officially launched its smart taxi app during a press conference held in Dubai today. The initiative is launched in line and in support of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, UAE Vice President and Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai's initiative to transform Dubai into the smartest city worldwide in less than 3 years. According to officials, the app will be fully integrated with the booking and dispatch centre at the RTA. Among other features, the smart taxi service is capable of instantly pinpointing the location of the user. Once the cab driver confirms the order, the user is directly informed about the location of the taxi cab and will also notify the user when the cab arrives. The app also allows the user to assess the performance of drivers, allowing the RTA to obtain direct feedback. The Smart Taxi app can now be downloaded via the Apple Store for iPhones and in Play Stores for Galaxy phones.
It's a new app for Dubai to book a taxi in Dubai. New channel. We have different channels now. We introduce one more channel. It's calling Dubai Taxi app. Dubai Smart Taxi. You can book it from Android, and you can get it also from Apple Store within 1 week. It will be easier to allow you to find nearest taxi to you by just shaking your phone. Open the app and shake your phone, or by clicking on the book your taxi. So it will find the nearest taxi to you within 2 minutes. If you couldn't find any taxi, it will move to dispatch center. You can speak to them. Within this, it will give you the detail about taxi driver, about the taxi plate number, all the details about taxis. Actually, it's part of the Dubai Smart Government initiatives to improve the quality of service and making people happy in Dubai by providing an excellent service to the people.
Finally, in the bulletin, Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo in the Dubai Mall today unveiled its exciting new addition, which has come all the way from Australia and is set to thrill every visitor. Regarded as nature's rare phenomenon, King Croc, the proud new addition, is one of the world's largest reptiles. The king, with his female companion of 20 years, now reside in a special enclosure at the Underwater Zoo that replicates their natural habitat. At over 5 metres long and weighing at least 750 kilograms, King Croc is 40 years old and has the potential to grow even bigger in the next 50 years of his expected lifespan. His transfer from Australia to Dubai was facilitated in partnership with the Australian government authorities after careful review. Now, Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo will introduce a dedicated educational program on crocodiles for all schools.
As the late great Australian crocodile hunter Steve Irwin once said, crocodiles are easy. They try to kill you and eat you. Humans are harder. Sometimes they pretend to be your friends first. But seriously, I really do hope that King Croc and Mrs. King Croc, or Queen Croc I guess, will play a great role together with the aquarium here in educating all the visitors that come here about the importance of saltwater crocodile conservation.